Locker room, players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Here are the starters for Utah. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Collier is out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes, and it's Connect in at the 3. Clark, we've become accustomed to fast-paced, up-and-down games in the NBA, but this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, a strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
Now here's Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's Doncic. Good D by Kessler. Here's Markkanen. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Anderson for 3. Collier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Reeves. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's Collier, following the score by the Lakers. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Collier, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. No coverage that time. Markkanen's got 5 points.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to Doncic. They set the pick. Shoots over Collier. Again, Los Angeles.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Here's Mikhailuk. 15 in his last outing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Collier. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Utah.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Reeves. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Collier. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Reeves. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
The first one falls. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. To the middle. Kessler, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Hachimura sets a screen. Kicks it to Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Markkanen with it. Now Doncic defending. And finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power mo.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. Left side connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes misses. Utah has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers. Already they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference. And, of course, the Jazz, back 2.5 games.
When I look at the Lakers, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
First free throw is good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
The Jazz making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. Hachimura against Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Clock at 6. Anderson with a screen on Doncic. Markkanen from long range. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Pass to connect. Now Hachimura. It's guarded by Markkanen. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Hachimura. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Utah has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Anderson. That shot missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Reeves lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. He missed it. Now 3 for 7.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic with it. Nurkic picks him up. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves. Pass to Markkanen to win the drought. Doncic grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Utah trailing here. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Doncic outside. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has got 9.
Doncic, so much confidence in his shot. The defender phased him not.
And for Utah, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back over to you, Ryan.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. A different look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Anderson, and Bailey subbed in for Mikhailu. Here's Collier, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier. Some great defensive players in our freshman class this year. Let's see who is leading in rookie steals. Second, Ace Bailey.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Yeah, and I think it's a unique talent and instinct he has. I mean, timing out the dribble, seeing the pass before it happens. Really excellent hands when he goes to strip the ball. And I think he's only going to get better.
Pass to Vincent. The rebound by Filipowski.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And that one drops for him. And now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bailey, the pass to Filipowski. It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Collier. He's covered by Vincent. Drops in the 3. Markkanen's got 11 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Vincent. Pass to LaRavia. Vanderbilt with a screen. LaRavia passes to Vanderbilt. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Collier. And here's Filipowski, guarded by Vanderbilt. Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 13.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Now here's Smart. No points yet. LaRavia outside. Here's Timmy. 5 on the clock. From downtown, count it for Vincent. Vincent's gotten his second bucket of the game.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Vincent. The shake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
And he makes a first. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. He's off on the second.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Smart. No made baskets yet. Pass to Vincent. Here's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Filipowski. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Utah shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Vincent. 5 points in the game. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Reeves has got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Nurkic. Out to the wing. Utah moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bailey for 3. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Now here's Vanderbilt. Missed inside. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
The Lakers lead by 7. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Kyle Filipowski, also Yusuf Nurkic out there, and it's Bailey in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Reeves. Last game out, he had 38 points. And it's Smart missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Back to Reeves. To the inside, Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Nurkic. Count it. Good. Nurkic just got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
The Lakers lead by 5. Reeves with the ball. He's got 6. The floater. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. To the right side, and here's Bailey for 3. This one for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Vincent. For 3. Buries it from 3. Vincent's got 8 points.
He doesn't need much space to knock that down. It's really an incredible skill.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic checked in. It's Mikhailuk on the wing, guarded by Doncic. It's Markkanen on the wing. And it's all from three-point range. The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Reeves. The 3. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the Lakers have possession following the bucket by Utah. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Drains the triple. He's got 7.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Back to Mikhailuk. Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Doncic. Markkanen for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Smart, outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Anderson. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Anderson.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Smart for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Utah making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Knocked away. Outside Vanderbilt. Three-pointer. Smart with another miss.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Pass to Bailey. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Bailey's got 5 points.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Now here's Reeves. Tight defense on him. And there's the screen. Doncic passes to Reeves. And he slams it in one-handed. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Kessler down low, working on Vanderbilt. Basket's good. Kessler's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Tipped.
Stellar D from Anderson right there. Sometimes players, I think, underestimate his length.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Larabia. And Connect subbed in for Smart. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Doncic. 14 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
For 3, Collier. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Connect. Pass to Reeves. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. Reeves has got 11 points.
And any opening on the arc is a good one for Reeves. He'll take that corner tray every chance he gets.
Here's Collier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. Well, you look at Kessler, a force on the defensive end. 3rd in the league in block shots.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Smart's checked in for Reeves. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Sixth in blocks, 6th in second chance points. And they're a solid rebounding team. It's not something they stress necessarily, but they have the talent and size to get their fair share of boards.
And circling back to those block numbers, this squad has been all about protecting the rim this season. That spot in the top 10 for blocks is proof that it's working for them. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Oh, Luka with a deep one.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Collier. And finished off by Kessler.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Smart. The Jazz making their last shot. Six to shoot. On the wing, Hachimura. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Collier. There's the triple. It's Hayes with the rebound. And so Smart will bring it up for the Lakers. Doncic outside. Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic passes to Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Smart. Here's Collier. Mikhailuk, the pass to Anderson. They set the pick. Utah needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Collier. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Kessler. Pass to Mikhailuk. Kessler, a screen. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And here's Smart. He's scoreless. Doncic outside. Here's Hachimura. It's guarded by Markkanen. And it's Hachimura missing. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Collier. Markkanen against Hachimura. Here's Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Doncic. For 3, Collier. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Kessler.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Vincent's checked in for Smart. And a switch here also for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Shot's good by Collier. Collier's got 5 now.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Now here's Vincent. Give him 8. Doncic outside. the paint. Luka!
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Utah trailing here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nurkic with the ball. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Mikhailuk. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Here's Hachimura. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 2-point game. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Rui Hachimura is out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Utah shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Collier. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. And the basket is good. Hachimura's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Jazz trail by 6. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 4. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play to the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Anderson for 3. The offensive rebound. Kessler. That one goes in. Kessler's got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Reeves. 11 points in the game. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
There's a screen. Pass to Markkanen. The 3. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
I love the response from Markkanen. He's a confident three-point shooter.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Doncic outside. Inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
5th in assists. And when it comes to steals, they're in the top half of the league. They don't miss many opportunities to get their hands on the ball.
And these guys have great chemistry. They're playing for one another. You can tell. It doesn't matter who gets the bucket. It's a team effort. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Jazz trail by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And they call an illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Markkanen outside for the lead. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Reeves. And it's blocked by Kessler. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night.
That's his 2nd tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Pass to Collier. And Hayes comes to help. And here's Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mikhailuk. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Reeves outside. Hayes, second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Pass to Collier. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. And finished off by Hayes. And he's now got the double-double.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And finished off by Kessler.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Kessler, no good on the free throw. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic outside. Now Reeves. 17 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 5. Pass to Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Doncic. Here's Collier. And stolen by Reeves. Here we go, one-on-one. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Connect. Connect's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Utah with it. Here's Mikhailuk. It's on target from the high post. Mikhailuk's got 7.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Well, Dalton Connect, older than most from his class. You can see that in his game, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he came into the league, BA, at 23 years old, so you would expect some seasoning to be part of his package. I mean, there was a polish to his game that younger players often don't have. And because of that, he was able to make a pretty immediate impact on his team.
Jazz trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Coursing the issue. Markkanen.
Yeah, Markkanen is in rhythm, providing a major lift to this offense.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Connect. They set a pick. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Left side Reeves. Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hits the trifecta. Reeves has got 9 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Mikhailuk. 7 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Anderson. From behind the arc. The shot misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. From deep, Reeves. No luck on that one. Here's Collier. And he lobs it up. Kessler, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Laravius subbed in for Hachimura. And a switch here also for Utah. Filipowski's checked in. To the wing on the left. Here's Collier. Guarded by Doncic. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Connect. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Nurkic is checked in for Utah. And that one misses.
Here in this second half, they've gone cold from the line, and I think it's hurting their chances.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
And here's Smart. Still no points. There's the screen. Here's the floater. Counted for Vincent. And the Lakers lead by 9.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Utah's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Collier. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Jake LaRavia.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Lakers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Vincent. Here's LaRavia. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 6. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Filipowski's got 9 points. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Now here's Vincent. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebounded by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Here's Filipowski. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
1:52 left in the third. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Filipowski. Here's Collier. He's got 12. The shot comes out. Anderson covers. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Filipowski. He's covered by LaRavia. Here's Collier. There's a screen by Nurkic. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Los Angeles leading by 4. 52 seconds left in the third quarter here. Rebounded by Nurkic. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Now the Lakers moving it up. Knocks it loose. Vanderbilt, no good. Here's Collier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Nurkic. Takes the 3. Tries again. A nice shot by Filipowski. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
He got it up. And that's not gonna go. Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Markkanen. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Jusuf Nurkic, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey, and it's Hendricks in at the 2 guard. Smart with the ball. LaRavia outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's Smart on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got 15 points in just the second half.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
And it's Utah with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Vincent. Bailey, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Hendricks. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Vincent outside. Pass to LaRavia. Takes a 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Reeves. Vincent outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Bailey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. It's Smart on the wing. Here's LaRavia. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Hendricks. Here's Bailey. He's covered by LaRavia. It's stolen by Smart. To the inside, moving it up. Finished off the break. And the Lakers lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Markkanen outside, fires the 3. Smart grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now Vincent. Again, Los Angeles.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. And stolen by Reeves. Vincent outside. And here's Reeves. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Filipowski.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Now here's Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Filipowski. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Markkanen. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And here's Smart. Doncic on the wing. High arcing shot. It's tipped.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And here's Reeves outside. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Kessler, a screen on Doncic. To the middle. Kicks it out to Markkanen. From the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Laravia with it. He's picked up by Filipowski. Laravia passes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Buries it down low. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Now here's Markkanen. Inside. And there's Kessler on the assist by Markkanen.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Laravia outside. Here's the pick. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Laravia. The Jazz making their last shot.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Hendricks. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now just a 3-point Laker lead. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Outside Vanderbilt. Oh, deflected. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. From deep. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Count that one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Laravia. And connects subbed in for Smart. Then for Utah, Anderson's checked in for Filipowski. Mikhailuk comes in for Hendricks. And it's Collier in for Bailey. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Fast break, here we go. To take the lead, shot's good by Collier. Collier's got 9 points here in the second half.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The Lakers trail. Doncic with it. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura outside. They still need this. He buries it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Collier. Kicks it out to Anderson. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Nice finish from Luka.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Anderson. Markkanen. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Now Doncic. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Really textbook use of the dribble. Getting inside to get his work done.
Here's Reeves. Boy, he has been hard to stop.
Yeah, and they've thrown a few things at him too, but to no avail.
Now Doncic. Now Hachimura. Let's loose for 3. The triple drops.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Collier. Got a hand on it. Doncic outside. Rebounded by Markkanen. Utah has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Money from 3.
How about the vet, Kyle Anderson, understanding exactly what his team needs.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Markkanen against Hachimura. There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter. Oh, touches it off the glass.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Now Doncic. Shoots a 3. Great timing on the tip.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Doncic. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, off target from downtown. And here's Reeves. Now Doncic. To take the lead. The three is off. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Lori, some efficient shooting for you tonight. How comfortable were you with the looks you were getting?
I was good. Teammates kept finding me. I think I had good looks, and can't really say much. Just try not to think about it too much and just let it go. Just play the game the way it should be. Congrats on the win, Lori.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.